With The Lynchs. We are The Lynchs, and this is now
Season 2, Episode 1!
Woo! Yes! Anywho, this week's episode of Smackdown in the Thunderdome started with an episode of what?
Miz and Morrison.
Uh-huh.
Hee hee, ho ho.
Well, sit back and get comfortable, because you're about to find out.
Right. So, we have an episode of Dirt Street, and we have Miz and Morrison, and they're saying that the Miz sent Mandy Rose over to Raw because she was a distraction for Mr. Money in the Bank, who is Otis. And
shame.
right. And he said Otis should be thanking him, and Otis should be lucky that now he can be more focused, and he doesn't have to have the distraction of Mandy Rose. But then, what happened?
Otis came out.
Start checking people. You got sometimes you gotta check people, man.
Started beating.
And they need to be
started
checked.
beating Miz and Morrison up.
And then who else came out? Tucker. So then he beat him up and everything. So he gave him a good old beat down, both Miz and Morrison, and he gave him a beat down. But then when we came back from the commercial break, Miz was being interviewed by Kayla, and he was like, how
in his underwear.
Right. Otis stripped him down to his
undie pants.
He got beat and
stripped.
Yep, he was down to his tighty whities.
I've seen that happen in the hood before.
You seen it happen in the hood?
Yeah.
Okay. And Miz was like, was everything on camera? He was like, it's all part of the plan. It's okay. Nothing to be worried about for John and Miz. They are like, they're gonna get Tucker and Otis. Will have to pay. So we will then have to find out later in the episode then what happens. So then we have a match between Metalik versus Cesaro in a one-on-one match, even though that they're going to have Lucha House Parties versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura at Clash of Champions. But Cesaro won this match, and pretty good match. Too long for my liking, but nevertheless.
I didn't really care for it, but...
Yeah, right. So then we had our next thing, which was the Moment of Bliss, and her special guest was who?
Nikki Cross.
Yes. And what does Miss Bliss ask Nikki? I'll give you a hint. Something about who she's gonna fight at Clash of Champions.
Bayley.
Exactly. So Miss Bliss asks her, how is this different? Because she's lost to Bayley every time they've met. They've met 3 times, I believe, and every time Nikki has lost. So what would be this time different?
I think this one's a setup. I think she's gonna actually win this one.
You think so?
Especially being that she's like a bad guy now, and she's just attacking Sasha Banks. This is very shameful.
So who do you think is gonna win? Bayley or Nikki?
I want Nikki Cross to win.
I really want Nikki Cross.
Stomp Bayley out, yo.
That's sad, guys, because it's not gonna happen.
And also,
well, listen, I'm sorry. They need to change things. All right, she needs a belt.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
So, Nikki asks Alexa Bliss why she was acting weird. Because I feel like her mind is
possessed. I think so too.
You think Bliss is possessed right now? Whenever they say the Fiend.
I don't know. Somebody did something to her. I think somebody slipped something in her coffee.
Okay.
But yeah, she looked real demonic. I like it though. Yeah.
She goes into like this trance, right? And she's like
I feel
lost.
like she should fit in the story.
It's most likely in the story. But yeah. So then we have Lacey comes out and she calls Nikki. She's too short. That she lets everyone walk all over her, and she doesn't think that she can beat Bayley. She doesn't have a mean streak to her. She's too nice. But so then, and now they have a match between
Lacey Evans and Nikki Cross.
Which was a really good match. And
the funniest part is when she tried to clean her face with hand sanitizer.
Clean her face with hand sanitizer. But all over the place. I don't know why the ref didn't stop the match, because you can't do that. But the match still went on.
She was clearly just trying to get rid of germs. I don't see anything wrong.
Oh, she was getting rid of germs?
But too bad for Lacey.
Why?
Nikki Cross won.
That's Nikki Cross won.
Mm.
And then
Lacey's outfit was very nice, by the way.
Lacey always looks nice.
Very nice.
Lacey is whoever does her outfits, they do it very well.
Yeah.
But Lacey was so mad when she lost that she yelled at Bliss and she said, "What?
Where's my purse?
Where's my purse?" And
Where's my purse?
And are you gonna call the Fiend? Which made Bliss turn into a.
Maybe when she hears the word fiend, she goes into the trance.
That's exactly what happened. She goes into a trance, and then Bliss gives her the Sister Abigail, which was very, very nicely executed.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she performed it very well.
She's been doing them very, very well. So whatever is happening, I'm very eager to see what's going to happen next with this. We haven't seen the Fiend in a while, so who knows what's going to happen.
So hold on, do you think that Sasha Banks is gonna now come for that belt?
That's definitely what's going to happen. It's just going to be like a long period.
A long drawn out. Oh, Lord.
Well, that's we like the long drawn out thing because if it happens too fast, then it was like, what was the point of it?
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
So right now it's Sasha's in the background.
She's injured.
Correct. She has this neck injury now, thanks to Bayley. Just give us some time. It's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen yet. We need to be drawn out so they can have like a big, huge match between the two of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's gonna either be like in a Hell in a Cell or something. Something crazy is gonna happen.
But we all know who's gonna win that match, though.
Sasha.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna win that.
The build up. It has to be a build up.
Yeah, I see it coming.
Make the two friends hate each other, but we're going ahead of ourselves.
Oh.
So that leads into what happened. So we have the interview with Sasha. Sasha now has this neck brace on. We're leading it to like this big drawn out whole thing, and then Bayley then comes and attacks her. So it makes this injury more like
intense.
Drawn out. So like have Sasha just more intense. So savage, you think so?
Yeah.
I think it could have been worse. She got lucky.
Hey, she is in a neck brace. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever slept wrong in your neck, but I know when I do, any wrong move is bad. Can you imagine having a brace on? Worse.
Anywho, so then we have AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn in a great match. AJ then beats Sami by pulling up the tights, and Sami, of course, goes in this big old rant and is upset. But then who comes out?
Why y'all looking at me?
Right.
Just waiting for you guys to answer.
I give you a hint. He wears face paint. He's in
Jeff Hardy.
Thank you.
Oh, so you guys were there.
Right. Were you not paying attention?
Oh, that's probably when they were over here trying to put each other in a headlock. Yeah.
Right. So then Jeff Hardy comes out, and he's like, he was sick of both AJ and Sami. So at Clash of Champions, we're going to have a what?
Three-way match.
A three-way match. We're going to have a triple threat match. What kind of triple threat match?
A triple threat ladder match.
A triple threat ladder match, yes. And we will then see who will be the IC champion. I am excited for that match. I think it's going to be great. They're going to perform their butts off.
Yeah, I love like ladder matches and stuff.
Ladder matches are great.
Yeah,
Give
just
a good
something new. Yeah.
30, 40 minutes, they're going to do a good match.
Hopefully no one injures themselves or dies, but yeah.
Well,
Looking forward to it.
Hey, it is what it is.
What do you mean it is what it is? Okay.
So then later in the show we find out that Otis was served some paperwork and he is now being what?
Sued.
He's being sued
by court.
That means you gotta go to court. Well, right now it says before
I won't even show up. I won't even take them dudes serious. Well,
it's saying that if Otis doesn't give up his money in the bank, then he has to go to court. So they're saying that they're taking his First Amendment rights of the Dirt Sheet show because it's a news show. So Otis is like in a dilemma that he has 1 week to answer Miz and Morrison to see what he should do with his money in the bank. I think it's just all employed so that the Miz or Morrison can take his money in the bank and try to use it.
I feel like he has to hide it.
You think he has to hide it?
Yeah, the money in the bank.
Where would he hide it?
Right.
Somewhere no one would find it.
Somewhere up. Well, duh. That's what you hide it.
Bottom of the ocean. What do you think?
What do you think?
Inside a volcano with a dragon guarding it.
You don't know? Okay. Well, We shall see what happens next Friday and see what his answer will be.
That should be something.
We got 1 week to find out, so we'll see what he, thinks. Then we have Sheamus and King Corbin talking in the back, and he's talking to the security guy. He wants to thank him for helping him with the whole Big E situation. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I came to tell you something about your car." And guess who was by his car?
Big E.
Big E was standing there waiting for Sheamus and tried to beat him up, but Sheamus got away, unfortunately.
Punk ass ran through that door.
Yeah. However, the poor security guard was not so lucky that he named Larry.
Nope. I know, right?
So random.
Hilarious, yeah.
Named him Larry.
He beat the heck out of him.
Yeah.
Biggie looks good though. I think he lost
amazing.
some weight and stuff like that. So now he looks a little bit more cut. Definitely looks good. So
he lost weight. He looks really, really good. He's tall. He's not as big as he was. He looks really, really good shape. I guess when you need some time during this whole little quarantine, this whole thing, you're looking good out here. So he said he's gonna get Sheamus. He's gonna kick his butt. He said just gotta watch out. So then we have our main event, which was who?
Roman Reigns. Jey Uso.
Jey Uso. Okay.
Uso, right.
Versus Sheamus and King Corbin.
And we had a great match, a lot of good bumps. But at the end, who was victorious?
Jey Uso.
So that little 3-thing combination, him hitting with the belt, then him getting the spear, then he jumped off the top rope. That was really dope.
It was very, very nice.
That was like the best part of the night for me.
I don't think Roman really liked it at the end because his facial expressions was like,
I don't know what's wrong.
I want to get the pin.
I don't know. Yeah, but
well, this is not Roman is not what he used to be. He's not the clean cut,
Man up.
He's a tribal king.
And his cousin is the bad guy. I'm just saying, it's like, why are you staying down your cousin? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm looking forward to a fight between them.
Oh, they're gonna have a great fight.
I think that'll be actually kind of cool.
The clash of the Samoan dynasty. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm loving
like
everything about it, and I think it's going to be great. Who do you think will win, Roman Reigns or Jey Uso?
Listen, for the shock factor, I think Jey should win, but we kind of already know what it is. The contract's done, got signed. It's just like he's not gonna lose. Not to his little cousin anyway. So
he can't lose to his cousin.
Yeah.
That'd be the best, Now, if it was a non-title match, maybe.
Oh, it'd be kind of cool. They're fighting, and his brother comes out of nowhere. Just hits him, Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah.
So you think Jay's brother should come?
Absolutely.
And take him to the Uso.
You see your brother getting beat down, you're gonna jump in that fight. You know what I'm saying?
But it's your family, though.
So what? Unc can get it too. What we saying?
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. So we shall see and see what happens. With them at Clash of Champions, which is in almost a week from Sunday. What do you have to say?
I feel like I
First
won.
Sunday, this ain't church. First Sunday.
I feel like I won Jey Uso to win.
You want Jey Uso to win.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Right, because Roman wins everything, right? It's like, come on.
What about you, sir? Mr. BK? Jey Uso?
Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. Come on.
Oh, I didn't even realize you were giving that, right?
Okay.
That's why I got my kids.
Anywho,
So I'm assuming you want Roman Reigns.
Roman is definitely gonna win.
No, who do you want to win?
Roman Reigns. Anywho, so with that being said, we have to find out what happens at Clash of Champions, which is in a week. Anywho, what do you guys think of this episode of Smackdown in the Thunderdome? How do you like the Thunderdome?
I think the Thunderdome looks really, really dope.
Yeah.
It's cool, it's nice, it's bright, I like it.
I feel like this video was a little quick.
You feel like it's quick? Well, how long do you want it to be? It's the same amount of time we always do.
And keep in mind, there wasn't a lot of matches and stuff either, due to COVID.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Yeah, apparently.
No.
You sure?
You sure? Because you said it's
I'm sure.
You wanna tell the fans that you're doing robotics and stuff now in school? That you're programming, robots to do stuff? Is that what you want to talk to them about?
Like I said, how do you like the Thunderdome? What do you think about? Okay,
It's good.
Answer my question. Thank you. You think it's just good? Do you want your face on one of the screens one day?
That'd be kind of cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. We have to just see. We have to sign you guys
Gotta
up.
sign up, yeah.
Anywho, with that being said, I am the Sensation, Miss Chrissy Love. This is Mr. BK, Mr. LJ, and Mr. Love. And we are signing off on yet another episode of what?
Smackdown with the Lynchs.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Peace out.